Yo, what's happening, guys? Coming at you today with a little bit of helpful information when installing tweeters and speakers. Come on, FedEx, man, you messing me up, bro. Anyway, but before that, we're going to be changing these speakers in my work truck V2, my second work truck. If you've been following me for a long time, you know I had a work truck V1 back in Mississippi, which was a Ford single cab, did a lot of different systems in there. And this truck, my new work truck, is an extended cab Chevy 2007. So we have some door pods on the front doors, and if you've been following me for a little while, you'll know that this truck was stolen, and it ended up being some kids, 12 and 13 years old. Nothing better to do than steal somebody's vehicle and take it out and use it to steal stuff out of other people's vehicles. It's crazy. But anyway, I mean, when I was a kid, I was playing in the mud and riding four-wheelers and dirt bikes and go-karts and stuff like that. And now kids are out stealing people's vehicles, smashing windows, stealing other people's stuff out of their vehicles. What a crazy experience that was. But anyway, that's behind us. But I was changing the speakers out in my work truck because when they stole it, they kicked in my door speakers because I don't have grills on them. So they kicked them in. So they've been like damaged for 6-8 months, however long that's been. So this weekend, I was like, man, let me go ahead and swap those out. And I wanted to try the new Defbonce M60 Neos, and that's what we're going to put in there. As you can see in the video, the M60 Neos are a lot shallower, so if you're looking for a nice pro audio that's very shallow and very lightweight, the M60 Neos are great for that. So anyway, with no further ado, watch the video on putting the speakers in and also giving you some helpful information on if you've ever got a brand new speaker or a tweeter and it just didn't work right off the bat. This may have been the reason why. All right, check it out, guys. All right, guys, I'm in the middle of swapping out some door speakers here. As you can see over there, we have the new Defbonce M60 Neos put in there. And something just occurred to me. I'm swapping these because when my truck got stolen, they kicked in my speakers, and I just really haven't got around to swapping them out. So I was running the Sundown Audio SX MP 6.5 4 ohm. Big honking magnets on these things. That's their budget-friendly line, I guess, if you will. And swapping them out for these M60 Neos. You see they're super shallow, so if you're looking for some great speakers that aren't that deep, the M60 Neos are great. And I've heard them in many rides and they sound amazing as well. So, all right, so the purpose of this video is because I just realized something that a lot of my customers run into when installing tweeters and mid-ranges. They'll get like brand new, sometimes it doesn't happen all the time, but I just want to put it out there. So if you ever have issues like this, if you get like a brand new speaker, brand new tweeter, and you hook it up and it doesn't work right off the bat, this is a very common mistake. When installing a mid, such as right here, they strip off too much wire and they stick it all the way through, and it hits. So it hits this right here and it grounds out onto the speaker. This is supposed to be isolated from here so it doesn't ground out. So that happens and they're like, oh, I got brand new speakers and they don't work. And I always tell them, like, can you try backing the wires out from the terminals here and see if that helps? And 95% of the time that's the issue. Sometimes they get damaged in shipping, but anyway, I just wanted to put this video out for that reason, because it does happen like pretty often. I'm trying to make sure this doesn't fall out or fall onto the ground. Anyway, very quick lesson that I've learned, and I try to share with my customers and new car audio people for that reason. So if you're installing and you go to put your speaker, or you go to hook your speaker and you put your wire in here, don't shove it through, especially on tweeters. because a lot of times, like I think on the FT1 super tweeters, you push them in, like it is really close. So if it's just barely hanging out the back and it doesn't have a coating on there like this speaker does, so if it barely touches, it's gonna ground out and it's not gonna play. So just be careful when you're doing your installs, and just wanted to share that helpful tip with you. So anyway, that's gonna be this video, swapping these speakers out. Gonna see how they sound. I'm gonna do another video on that. Appreciate you guys checking it out. Do me a favor and share this video if you will. I'd greatly appreciate it. See you in the next one. Don't forget to shop at downforsoundshop.com, your #1 source for all of your car audio needs. Where you going, girl? Where you going, girl?